5 ways sea moss treats endometriosis. Of course, other seaweeds are just as helpful. Seaweeds have unique nutrients. Endometriosis is triggered by too much estrogen in the blood. Seaweeds such as sea moss, bladderwrack and nori have unique phytonutrients and fibers not found in plants on land. Some of these components have anti-cancer and anti-estrogen effects which regulate high levels of estrogen in the blood. Iodine supports the thyroid gland. Sea veggies are high in iodine, plus an army of other minerals and phytonutrients, which support the thyroid gland, thus balancing hormone levels in the blood. Metabolism, balanced hormones and reproductive health are just 3 of many bodily functions regulated by the thyroid gland. A diet low in iodine and high in acid-forming foods can contribute to the imbalance of hormones, causing diseases like endometriosis, uterine fibroids, and even some uterine and breast cancers. Seaweed Experiment. An experiment was done where scientists dropped seaweed broth on human ovary cells that make estrogen. They observed a drop in estrogen levels because the nutrients in seaweed either inhibited production or facilitated in the breakdown of excess estrogen. Seaweed consumption in Japan. Japanese women have some of the lowest incidences of breast and ovarian cancers and endometriosis in the world. They tend to have longer menstrual cycles, around 28 days, plus lower estrogen levels in their blood. We all figured it was the natural soy products they ate, but it is now widely believed their use of seaweeds in their diet helps just as much. Bladderwrack helps endometriosis. A small uncontrolled study was conducted where volunteers who had a history of endometriosis agreed to add between a quarter teaspoon and a half teaspoon of bladderwrack powder per day to their diets. On average, the length of their cycles went from 16 days to 31 days. The length of their periods were shortened from 16 days long to only 4 days long. They reported a big reduction in pain. This treatment worked for these women because the bladderwrack lowered the estrogen levels in their blood by 75% to 85% when tested again. Better research using a larger, controlled group is definitely needed. But it's common for there not to be a lot of scientific research for natural remedies. Although this study used bladderwrack powder, pretty much any edible seaweed can help to balance hormone levels in the body. Men benefit from balance hormones as well. Like women, they can have elevated estrogen levels due to meat consumption. So, whether you consume seaweeds in the form of sea moss gels, powders or capsules, do consume daily. Our premium, purple SA moss from www.veganchoicefoods.com, organically grown and wild harvested in St. Lucia, cleaned, then dried by the sun. Never bleached with chemicals and no fertilizers used ever. Purple SEA moss is different because the color provides special antioxidants called anthocyanins which are associated with other purple and blue vegetables and fruits. Use Irish sea moss gel in foods and skincare products. It helps to tighten the skin and minimize pores while adding minerals. It has antioxidants called anthocyanins, which are associated with other purple and blue vegetables and fruits. Powerful essential minerals. Iodine and magnesium for thyroid function. Collagen for skin, joints and connective tissues. Helps muscles recover after an intense workout. Reduces mucus, inflammation. Balances hormones, increases libido. Purple sea moss is wonderful. Click the link below to order now.